I got the moves. I got the moves. I'm making moves. You gotta move. You gotta make the city move. Like, whoa. I make the city move. I got the move.
Man, oh man, what a day we have just had in the NBA. These playoffs have been nothing short of spectacular so far, and the Blazers OKC Game 5 yesterday did not disappoint. With around 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Thunder led by 15 points, and Lillard and the Blazers fought back and took the game on an insane buzzer beater by Dame Dollar, who also dropped 50 points in this game. Lillard has been absolutely outstanding this series, and for many, the Lillard is slept on era is over. He is a legit player, and now there are some real discussions about how good he actually is. So, in today's video, I'll be taking a look at Damian Lillard and comparing him to other great point guards in today's NBA and figuring out where he ranks among the league's best. If you're new here and enjoy the video, be sure to subscribe for more NBA content. But with that being said, let's talk about Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard was ridiculous this series. He averaged 33 points per game in the 5-game series, shot ridiculously well from the field at a 46% clip, and his 3-point percentage was even better, at 48%. Along with his 4 rebounds and 6 assists per game, he also stole the ball an average of 2.5 times per game, which is just simply amazing. And as I mentioned earlier, he stood up when it meant the most, dropping 50 points in the final game, chasing down a 15-point deficit in 7 minutes and hitting a buzzer beater from almost half court with absolutely zero hesitation. It was unbelievable. He is now the only player to ever win a series on a game winner twice in his career. He has simply been outstanding so far these playoffs, and it's been a huge turnaround compared to last year's playoffs. Let's also take a quick look at his regular season stats. Lillard averaged nearly 26 points, 7 assists and 5 rebounds this season and shot 44% from the field and 36% from 3. His stats are almost identical to last season, but he was ever so slightly more efficient, and though I can't say he's an MVP candidate, it's fair to say that he had a phenomenal season and it's been a great bounce back from last year's disappointing first round exit. But where does Lillard rank right now in the top point guards list? Is he climbing up? Well, let's compare him to the consensus top point guards right now. The first player that is often placed up high in the current point guard rankings and has also had a ton of comparisons to Lillard recently is Russell Westbrook. This series would really prove who is the better player, as Westbrook and Lillard took multiple jabs at each other over who is the better player prior to the series. And it's clear to see now, after this series, who is the obvious better player, and that's Lillard. Dame purely outplayed Westbrook this entire series. He dominated him in every game except Game 3, and it really proved what Westbrook's legacy may end up looking like, a great player that just couldn't win. He chucked up low IQ shots the entire series, and the Blazers just ran over OKC in the end. For you OKC fans, it may be hard to agree with this, but Lillard is a far better player than Westbrook, and I think most NBA fans will see that now. But there's no need to keep talking about this one. It's going to get discussed hugely over the next few days. I've already seen multiple videos about it this morning, and the answer is pretty self-explanatory. So let's move on to the next player, Kyrie Irving. Irving has been a pretty good player all season. There have been some stretches where he has underperformed, but in general, he's been in pretty good form. He's averaged around 23 points in the regular season and playoffs, but his team has immensely underperformed in the regular season, and though they did sweep the Pacers, it was without the Pacers' main star, Victor Oladipo. Based on stats and what I have witnessed this year, I actually will give this one to Lillard. He's been the main reason why the Blazers have played so well, and Kyrie has had some poor stretches this year, so right now, I think I'm actually going to have to say Lillard is the better overall player. Not that Kyrie is a bad player, but this last season from Lillard has been phenomenal, and Kyrie has been quite average, I'll be honest. He hasn't done anything special this season that makes me feel comfortable ranking him above Lillard. This one is close, it's real close, but I just personally think that right now, Lillard is proving he's a better player than Kyrie Irving. And the final player I want to compare Lillard to is Steph Curry, but I won't spend too long on this as we know the answer. Curry is the better player, yes. He's got the stats, fans, play style on Lillard overall, he's just a better player. but I still think that it's crazy to see how far Lillard has come this season, at least in my opinion. Though the stats don't show a big improvement, if you watch the games, you will realize how good Lillard is, and this has made me think that he is now a top 2 point guard in the league, top 3 with no debate. That's just how much this series alone has proven. And I wouldn't be surprised if he takes the Trailblazers to the Western Conference Finals either, because I don't see the Nuggets or Spurs beating them in 7 games. Lillard has been right all along. I think us NBA fans are just starting to realize what we've been sleeping on. But what do you guys think of this? Where does Lillard rank in your top point guards list? Let me know in the comments below. Unfortunately, school is back for me, so I'm sorry if there are less uploads than recently, but I'll try to get out at least 2 per week. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe. But with that being said, I am out. Peace.
47 tonight, working it down to 2-1, a deep 3. Oh! What? Blazers win the series, a walk-off 3 from Lillard.